On to the next kit bag with our SCT410 2.0 build, and time to install electronics, so on we go with kit bag K. At this point, even though the truck looks half built at this stage, we're ready for the electronics to be installed. I'll actually be installing electronics later, so we'll get all the mounts in place for now, but we'll look at each section as we proceed. So we'll drive straight in and start with our low weight one-piece metal motor mount, a really nicely machined piece with laser etched numbers that indicate which Mod 1 pinion should be used with each set of holes, making changing gearing that much easier. Anyways, we'll begin by installing the motor mount guard onto the motor plate in this orientation, with a single 15mm flathead screw just until snug. With that prepared, we'll move on to the side guard next. This right side guard does incorporate the tray for your steering servo, so that would ordinarily fit here and be held in place with 4 14mm cap-head screws complete with 8mm washers. Again, I'm just getting the screws loosely in place for the moment for servo installation later. After which the guard sits on the right side of the vehicle and is held in place with 4 6mm button head screws. Bear in mind these are screwing into the metal chassis just beneath, so some thread lock is advisable. And then from the underside, 2 14mm flathead screws near the centre, a 10mm flathead screw on the side bottom, and then a final 14mm flathead screw just above. With the side guard installed, it's back to our prepared motor mount now, which sits here. And while holding in place with one hand, proceed to secure from the bottom with 3 12mm flathead screws into the metal motor mount itself. Of course, as we're going into metal here, we'll need to use some thread lock with each screw. After which we can secure the side brace with a further 2 12mm flathead screws, albeit without thread lock since we're going into plastic, so proceed without over tightening. Okay, so with the motor mount now in place, we'll move to the area just above and secure our ESC plate. Notice the array of holes around the plate. This caters for various ESCs, allowing them to be screwed directly to this plate. Most common models are supported from the likes of Traxxas, Tekno and Hobbywing, although we still have slots on the sides should you prefer to use zip ties or even good old-fashioned sticky pads. Either way, this is positioned here, just behind the motor itself, and is secured from the bottom with 4 10mm flathead screws. Again, just until snug so that we're not stripping out any threads. And with that, we're finished with the right side of the vehicle, as well as kit bag K. So at this point you may have your steering servo, ESC and motor completely installed and in place, depending upon your choice of kit of course. So the next step involves the left side of the truck, and that comes with kit bag L.